Now, why do you think that is?
Well, because historically, for many reasons, the Vietnamese community is extremely apolitical. The ones who are the most vocal tend to be the ones in office.
Sure.
And so, like,
What changed your mind? Because you grew up in a Vietnamese home. You talk about background.
I grew up in like a white Latino neighborhood, you know.
A white and Latino?
Yeah, like I didn't make my first Vietnamese friend till like college.
Really?
Yeah.
So you were very much a minority.
Yeah, in my own. So I didn't make my first like true Vietnamese friend till
I don't want you to feel dispossessed.
Oh.
Where do you live? Or where did you live?
Oh, I grew up in Whittier.
Really? You're from LA County?
Yeah.
Whittier is a very different community.
Yeah,
you won't see a lot of Vietnamese there.
I went to high school in La Habra, which is...
No kidding.
And so the high school is where you're most like formative of like your memories and stuff.
Oh,
and for me, the
I
big
see.
issue that jumped out for me was the Iraq War. See, I was very anti-Bush, very anti-war. Like,
So,
hey, I didn't think
because you didn't like Iraq.
Yeah, I didn't like. I think it was a good idea to get involved.
Okay.
It seemed like didn't have good reasons for being there. The execution was bad. Like a lot. And you're a high school kid. You just that's where I was at. So that was like the seeds of my political identity. Regardless of anything with Vietnamese culture.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. So your Vietnamese background didn't influence your political views.
No, no.
So
later into life.
Don't you find that interesting? So
is.
you're saying that people's backgrounds will color their view of reality, but you're telling me that your ethnic background didn't necessarily.
That's one aspect of it, but it's still growing. Because actually with this thing that I'm doing right now, I've become much more in touch with my Vietnamese culture. And I've learned that culture, regardless if it's Vietnamese, Islamic, American, whatever, white, black, Basque, whatever, you know, like culture grows and changes. There's always push and pull dynamics, you know, and I'm actually starting to feel a lot of community and pride.
But you're learning about your Vietnamese
but I'm
ancestry.
also learning to transform it and realizing that, we don't always have to stick to Republican conservative narratives. Like within my culture, there's a lot of strong history of progressive social justice as well that I'm just like learning about, you know?
You mean like in Vietnam itself?
Yeah, going back to like the ancient times of like ancient Vietnam. Like there was this, for the followers who don't know, there's these two women, two sisters named the Trung sisters, which overthrew their Chinese imperial overlords.
How about that?
Two women.
Nice.
Warriors in like the early 12th century or whatever it was. And they're like folk heroes to the Vietnamese people.
I think Vietnamese, aren't they? Well, no, it's like ethnic Chinese are discriminated against in Vietnam,
Oh yeah, that's true.
but not Vietnamese.
Well, the Vietnamese...
So, and did you know about those Chinese in Vietnam do very well in spite of the discrimination? Do you know about that? They own businesses. They're still seen as accountants. Just going to show that despite persecution, people do very well. African Americans, after being released from slavery, what you can imagine, everybody tried to keep them dumb, poor, dependent.
A lot of them do.
50% literacy rate within a generation. And no help from the government. Just letting you know.
There's some help.
You can read Thomas Sowell. There was help from Republicans coming down south. KKK attacked those Republicans first.
I remember that.
They sure did. I don't want to get into the big switch talk.
Yeah, I know. I gotta get back to my conference.
I'm sorry, but thank you.
Arthur, like...
So when there's a time, I'll talk to you civilly. If you don't want the cameras, other people can have their cameras.
I mean, is there anything else to talk about, Arthur? Like maybe after this, maybe afterwards, but like...
Whatever you want.
Like if we can do this like once in a while, I'm cool with that. Like, but...
And you can have your friends around me screaming at me. I can handle it.
I don't need that. Like,
You don't want that.
not really.
Fair enough. I respect that, but
I mean, I tell my people to disengage. I tell them to like
disengage.
de-escalate, disengage.
Oh, okay.
Like it's
Okay.
because the goal is not to go into like a pub. And, the cameras want us to do that. Both the cameras.
Well, I do this because I want people to hear.
I mean the media, like the media.
Oh, shame on them. Yeah, I know.
They want.
There's a bias there.
Yeah, I mean.
And I didn't talk about liberal or conservative.
No,
I'm just
like the media loves a good story. They love to see like people like agitate, drumming and marching and singing. And, so.
All right, folks.
I get that there's like some type of game that enrolled.
The performative aspect you're talking about.
Right, and like I realize that even I do it, and even you do it. So like.
Sure.
And that's just the nature of our work. You know, we're trying to inspire the base for our next whatever it is.
Right. All right, Tim. You have, and we have, and I have, and I thank you.
Okay, I'll see you. Well, if not today, then that's
Very soon.
data point. Which one are you going to do?
I don't know. It depends on which ones announce their next opposition.
You know how I feel this is? I feel like you're the Joker and I'm Batman, or I'm Batman and you're
Okay.
I'm not saying I condone or agree with it.
You won't kill me because of some misplaced sense of justice, and I won't kill you because you're too much fun. See you, folks.